Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. I miss you guys so much. I hope your quarantine life is going good. I created this look for you guys, for the living room, for the dining room, I mean whatever room you got going on. And I miss you guys so much. I mean, I miss people in general. You know, we aren't allowed to see anyone, but yeah, I just thought I would do this makeup look today. Not really in tutorial style fashion, you know how it goes, just using some products that I love. Thought I'd come on here and talk to you guys a little bit and see how you're doing. I miss you guys. And yeah, this foundation that I'm using is the Pat McGrath Skin Sublime. I love this foundation. It makes your skin look like skin, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I just like kind of cut myself off and jumped right into it. I'm mixing two shades, which I probably didn't even need to mix two shades. My face is getting darker already, as you can tell. You know, I'm in the sun. My parents have a pool, which is super nice. And I wanted to tell you guys about this. This is the COVERGIRL OLAY Simply Ages Foundation, and I use it in Toasted Almond to warm up my face. Yo, I love it so much like that. And you see how it blends into my skin? It's not thick. It's super hydrating, so it's got that, you know, Simply Ageless serum in it. I think this is a must try, girl. I use it like this just for contouring, but I don't know what it's like as a foundation, so don't quote me on that. I do have a shade here that I'll try for you guys and let you know what I think about it. But for contour, warming up my face, isn't it beautiful? And this shade, it's not orange or anything like that. And I feel like it just melts into my skin so beautifully. I can let it chill on my face. It doesn't end up blotchy or anything like that. And yeah, that's what we're doing here. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've been contouring my nose differently. Not saying that this is right, but it's way better than I was contouring it. You guys know I have like a crooked nose. And yeah, I just feel like doing it like this, wider actually, instead of thinner, has been making a huge difference on my face. Also concealing underneath my eyes, I've been using Tarte Shape Tape as per usual. And then for the highlight portions, I use the MERCIER concealer, and I really like it. This dirty ass sponge is from Fenty Beauty. I really like it. Your girl was too lazy to get up and wash it. So yeah, don't judge me. And blending it out, it's not dampened or anything like that. It's just dry, but it's super soft and tiny, so it doesn't make a difference if it's just dry. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just blending out all of those different shades. With my nose, I like using a brush. I feel like it makes a huge difference when I'm blending out the contour like this. This brush is from Smashbox, and then the one that I'm going to use on the concealer is from ColourPop. I love blending it out like this and blending them together so they melt, right? So good. And that's all I'm doing here is just blending out that concealer and making sure that they're blended together. That's why I go between these two brushes. And then to set all of that, I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder with the Tati Beauty sponge. I love doing this, and I'm just patting. I'm trying not to use as much powder. I feel like less is more, you know, the older you get. And just patting it all over my face, everywhere where I put a liquid, basically. That way we're locked and loaded, you know, for the living room. Fenty Beauty bronzer, of course. This is my go-to. I swear this is all I've been using. If I'm bronzing my face, it's this. This is what I'm using. And I'm using the Fenty Beauty brush that they recommend using with it. I absolutely love it. Who is flying right now? It is like 10:30 at night right now. Yeah, and blending it out. Then I'm going into this Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes palette. I've been killing this. I use it almost every single day, and that's what I'm using for the transition colors here. Blending them back and forth onto my eye, and I'm really blowing it out because I'm going to be adding a bunch of different browns since this is a smoky browns look. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just taking those same shades all over my eyes and dragging them on my lower lash line, of course. That's what I'm doing here. No idea why I didn't fast forward that part. I'm taking those two shades and combining them and warming them up into my crease, working in layers. You know, you don't have to throw all of them on at once. Just working them back and forth and depositing color as you see. You know, don't layer all of your colors on there at the same time. Go in with the light hand and then slowly add it, if that makes sense. But girl, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Same colors, again, on the lower lash line. Then I just wanted to play with this Revolution Pro palette. I go in there and I add that reddish brown just in the outer corner, because why not? We have a hot date. And yeah, just applying that. Girl, I can't wait to go on a date after all of this. I mean, who's dying to get out? I mean, I'm a homebody, don't get me wrong, But I mean, I went to a couple places. Do you guys feel me? Let me know down below. Are you guys a homebody? Is this quarantine thing easy for you or is it hard? Anyways, back to the shimmer, putting that on my lid. I just thought this was a nice pop of color. And then blend out all those edges, girl. It's okay if you put too much. It's okay, girl. That's why we can blend it out. And using some Charlotte Tilbury products. I have never used anything from her. And y'all, I am liking it. As far as this eyeliner though, I will say the consistency is way dry. It's not wet at all, which you make less mistakes. And I just found that I had to learn how to use it, if that makes sense. It's not a wet formula. So keep that in mind with that. But it's very, very black and matte. Yeah. And lower lash line, just blending those same colors again. We're going to highlight that inner corner. Y'all know I like to be beaming in that inner corner. Do not forget those inner corners. And please try that if you haven't before. It like changes the game. Laura Mercier Illuminator. Of course, I love, love, love her products. They're one of my faves. It's definitely hands down one of my favorite brands. And then just lightly putting it on. I'm not really applying an intense highlighter. And then I dust off, set your face, of course. And then we're going to be moving on to, I contour a little bit. I forgot about this thing. It's by INGLOT. It's when Jennifer Lopez did her whole collab. I freaking love it. It's the perfect brown. And I'm just setting that contour that we did with the COVERGIRL OLAY. Touching my nose, forehead, and all those areas. Again, light-handed, by the way. Very light hand. Now I'm going in with this Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Swish and Pop Blush Popper, which is the perfect color for every day. I feel like this would work on so many different skin tones. If you do makeup, bridal makeup kit, I feel like this color needs to be in your kit. It's such a gorgeous shade. You know, I didn't even think it was going to show up on my cheeks this well, but it just looks like a flush. You know what I mean? It's super beautiful. And then back in the palette, I'm just going to go in and deepen the color by just depositing some color right here, as you can see. Just patting it in, and then I'm gonna blow it out with my brush and just make it look more blended, if that makes sense. I just wanted it to look a little more deeper. It's brown, but then it has like a pinkish violet tone, right? Am I seeing that? Am I colorblind? That was my goal, but mainly brown smoky-ish. And then back in with Charlotte Tilbury, their Pillow Talk shade is like famous, right? So many people have talked about this lipstick. It looks more pink on me, I feel like. I don't hate it by any means, but I think it's so interesting to me how lip colors look so different on everyone. But that's a complete look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy quarantine. I hope you're staying safe. Know that I'm thinking about you every day and that I love you and that I'm sending all the positive vibes your way. And yeah, until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.